Hello everyone, I'm Tarek Mahmood here for conducting today's session. I hope you are well both physically and mentally. And before starting our main session, I just want to ensure that you are watching my screen properly and listen my voice without any problem. So if you have any problem to see my screen or to listen my voice, you can just comment here in the comment section. If you are logged in with your Gmail account, you can easily comment here. So just use the comment section, and I want to show something about the settings here because the proper settings will not actually, if your settings is not set properly, so if you will face problem to see my screen here. Okay, so the settings is here. You can see the settings icon. Just click on it and choose the quality option. And in the quality option, you can see there are five options here. You have to select 360, 480, or 720, any of them, but not 240 or 144. Because if your option is selected 240 or 144, your screen resolution will be low and you will see my screen blur and you cannot understand my code also. So please just make sure that your option is selected at least 360 or above. Well, today's topic is about PHP loop. So loop is actually very important in programming languages, not only PHP, in other languages. So I hope you try to be concentrate in this session properly to understand this session. Okay, so I'm just starting the session, and if you have any problem, you can just comment here. I will check your comment in the regular interval. So don't worry if you have any problem here. Well, so the first one is the loop of the basic switch. Switch is used actually check to case or any other specific condition. So you can see here there is a basic structure. This is the switch keyword, and there is a variable, and the parenthesis start and end. And within the parenthesis, you can see some cases here. For example, case 0, case 1, case 2, and there is another the default case. That means if no cases is matched here, so the default actually will do the something here. Well, so let's try it in the code. Just copying this one and trying here and taking a well like I well one. So build something actually means will show something here. For example, it shows like 0. It will show like 1, and this one just has 2 here. And for default, it will show nothing. So that's our everything here now. Also, the for case 0, that means when the value of I is 0, so the case will be actually this one, and it will print 0. For 1, it will be 1, for 2, it will be 2, and if other than this 3, and actually it will be nothing here. So let's test now. So for now, it should display 1 because our value is 1. So we are passing the variable I here in the switch, and we are checking the case 0, 1, 2. So our value is 1, so it should match this case and it should echo this 1. So run it here. It's problem here. Okay, let me check if we have any problem in our code here. So just checking if there is a problem in our. Oh, this should not be this one. Okay, so it's not working here. Just remove this guy here. That is basically used actually to debug our code here. Well, now it is showing this one. That means when the case is one, it is one. So let's try another one like zero. So it's zero now. Now try other than zero, one, two. So it can do like three. So for three, it should show like nothing here because our case there are three, zero, one, two, but three is not actually in any case here. So it should be the default one. That means nothing. So this all about actually switching, and for switching actually you can make some interesting program like showing some the day number of the day and input number of the day. For example, if one you can do like Monday, to Tuesday, and so on. So we'll just input the number of the day, and it will show the related day here. For the case one, it can be Monday, Tuesday, and you can just test some other history, and I'm just taking these three cases so you can see. So you can actually give the seven case here, one to seven, and all the 7 day. If it is not within the one to seven, other like that, you can show that it is invalid day number. So this is all about actually switching here. Well, now I'll go for the for loop. And this the just the switch. I am just checking if you have any comment here. Well, no comment. I hope everything is going fine. So now I'll go for the loop. The first one is the while. So there are two options to write the while loop. The first one is like using the parentheses like this. The while, the keyword, this is a condition. That means until which actually condition this loop will run, and this that do something in the loop. And the second option is mostly similar, just removing the parentheses for the first uh, starting parenthesis. There is a colon here, and instead of the ending parenthesis, there is just end one. So whoever don't like to use this many parentheses here, so they can use just this one, like the colon and end one. This is almost same here. Well, so let's try with the condition while. So I'm just removing this one. So while I is less than 10, that means our condition is simple here. Just we'll run this loop until I is less than 10. So that means the value of I is less than 10. Now it is 1. So this loop actually will run here. So we want to show something like I, and also I'm just incrementing the value by 1. That means each time the loop will run, this value of I will increase by 1. So first time it is 1, it enters because it is the condition is true here. That means 1 is less than 10. So it will echo this I, that means 1. And now the value of I will be increased by 1. So it is 2. Now it is go again here. Now again checking here, this I, now it is 2. 2 is less than 10. So it will echo and also increment by 1. So it is 3. So in this way actually it will run until it is 10. So whenever it is 10, actually 10 is not less than 10, so it will not run here. So, and it will break the loop, and it will go out from this here. So let's try it here. What should be output? So you can see that 1 to 9, it is print, it will print as we have just 1 to start, and 9, whenever it is 10, it is the loop is actually break, and it and the loop here. Okay, so this is the condition, and we can also do something like instead of I can just show something extra. So I just want to show some extra here. You can see there are 9 extra. That means just I'm showing this 9 times because it is running 9 times. But if you want to make it just 2 times, not 9 like that, false equal to. So actually, for each time the I is incremented by 2, so it should be half of this one. Oh, I just write wrong here. This will be I plus 2. Well, the browser just hanged is because I provide the wrong condition. So you have to be careful whenever you are writing the condition here because it may be infinite loop. So infinite loop actually will run until the condition is satisfied. But our condition actually it is not satisfied at all here. So I have to just close this one and run again here. So localhost C. Well, so you can see just there are 5 star because it is just each time it is incremented by 2. So first time is 1, then 3, then 5, 7, 9. So just it will run for 5 times, not this one. So if we make it 3, so it will just run 3 times. So we can just set the condition here as we want how many times actually it will run, just making this condition here. Also this about the while, and also we can write another way like this one and while that I already said here. There are two options. So just instead of parentheses we can use this way, the same as this first one here. Now I'll go for the second one. Okay, our brother already is hanging still, so just pausing this one. So just for one run condition, it run until this satisfied. So you have to be careful when you're running this condition properly here. Now I'll go for the second one, which is actually like the one is the loop for loop. So there's a different structure other than the while loop. You can see that first one is the condition start, the second one is the condition, the third one is the increment or decrement here. So there is example. So for I equal 0, that means the value of I is now assigned to the 0 here, and it will run until it is less than 10. This is the condition, and the third one is actually increment. That means it will increase by the 1. Actually, in the while we did it in the inside the loop, but it is just in the same line here in the for. So just copying this one and running here. So for while actually we'll write the initialization outside the while loop, but for the for loop it is actually in the same line here. So this is the starting, and this is the condition that means until which condition the for loop will run, and this is the increment and whatever. So now it will be same, just it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, and until 9. Well, now we'll do the different thing here with the for loop. So we just want to show all these part number within the 0 to 1000. So I plus 12. it will be incremented by 2 each time the run. So I equals 0, but it should be 1. So we can just show the odd number here equal I. First time it is 1, second time it will be 3, 5. So all the odd numbers will be shown until it is 1000 here. Okay, so let's try it here. Before that, I'm just running the browser again. Well, I'm trying this one just here. Well, you can say 13579 and it's until 999. That means before just the 1000, but this is not actually a human variable numbers. We can just format it more here like this string concatenation, just using the break here. So each time actually it will run and there will be a line break here. You can see now it is proper 135. So you can see a total list of the odd numbers between 1 to the 1000. So what do we edit here? Simple, just starting from the 1 and set the condition until the 1000, and it is just incremented by the 2 each time here. And if you want to make it the odd, just sorry, even, so we can just change the starting point 2, so it will do the same, just the opposite of the previous one. So you can see this is the 2 4 6 8 like that one. Well, now finally actually I will print a multiple of 5. So let's do something here. 5, so it will find till of 50 less than or equal. So each time actually it will be limited to 5. So it is to 5, 10, 15, 20, and till the 50. But I want to show it in the nice format like that. 5 into 1 equal 5, 5 into 2 equal 10 in this format. So what will I do? That means I will change two values actually. The first one is, for example, I will write this one like that. 5 into 1 equal 5, again 5 into 2 equal 10. So it's in this format, so till the 50. So you are just see this format. There are two values are changing here. The this one, that means 1 to this one, and the result also, that means the 5 10. So we have to take two variable actually to change the value, but the others are actually same. 5 into this is same or equals, and is the same for each line, so we don't need to change those one. So you can take another value here like a k equal 1, and I is the actual result of the each here. So I'm just checking the 5 into 1. So I can write like this string here, 5 into, and the 1 is changing, so we can make it the k. So that's writing here. So 5 into 1, that means first time k is 1 and equal. So this should be equal sign and plus equal, finally it will be like, can give some space here. Okay, also here, and it will be the result, that means the I. Also there will be some break for each line here. So let's try it here now. So the k is first line 1 and it will run, and it will second line 2. So I have to increment it here. Let's here. So you can see now it's nicely formatted here. Just 5 into 1 equal 5, 5 into 2 equal 10, and it is still the 50 here. So I just make it two variable. One is just changing the by 5, incremented by 5 is 10, and the other one is actually incremented by 1. So this one is incremented by 1, this means k, and this is the I, which is simply incremented by 5 is 10. So we have just made it nicely here. Well, so this about actually loop. I hope you have understood about the loop. So there are basically two loop used here, while and for, and the other is the switch statement, which is actually for the just a strict case matching here. Well, I'm just checking if you have any comment here. Well, no comment. I hope everything is going fine, and I will end the session shortly. Just if you have any comment regarding today's session, you can just ask here. Meanwhile, I'll just say something about the CodersTrust and what CodersTrust are actually doing. CodersTrust is basically a Denmark-based company who is working for IT skill development and also prepare them for working in the global marketplaces. So they are not only providing the trainer, also they are actually preparing the students to make enable them work in the global marketplace and compete the other programmers around the world. So they're ensuring the highest quality that they can achieve. So already there are many students who have completed the courses successfully and started earning in the global marketplaces. And there is support for 24/7 from the mentor. So the students face any problem in their project or in their assignment, whatever, so they can get support from the mentor here. Also, there are many courses like the front-end development, full-stack development, Android development here. Also, there are some soft skill development like how to write a good proposal, how to place a proper beat, and how to handle with clients. Everything here in the soft skill. And if you have any other questions like the payment issues or the course fee or the time schedule for the class, and there are two types of like the offline online classes. So you can just uh, keep a chat here. They're already supporting here. You can chat anytime here. So I hope you'll enjoy the Coder Trust method, actually how they are achieving the success in the global marketplaces. They're providing the great support to the students. Well, I'll close this session shortly. For the last time, I'm just checking your comment here. Okay, no comment. I hope everything is fine here. Well, whoever joined later, don't worry. You can see the whole session in the just when I finish the session, you can just replace or refresh the URL, and you will see the session is recorded in the same URL, so you can see the whole session from the beginning here. Well, so take care. Hope I'll see you in the next session. Until then, goodbye, good night here. Bye.